Hey there, folks. Welcome to Puppet Church out here on the trail. Wahoo! That's right. We're going to have Cowboy Church sitting around the open fire tonight. Well, we're going to be a little modern, if you will. Yep. Wahoo! You see, when we're out here on the trail, we sit around the fire like this and we tell stories. That's right. Just like the parables that Jesus told. Wahoo! Isn't that exciting? But, well, we cowboys, we like ourselves a good old Western movie too, you know. So, well, we've taken one of the Bible stories, as it were, and, well, we've turned it into a old Western TV show. Why don't you give yourselves a nice little sit down and come together as we watch the story about Dan and the snake pit. Wahoo!
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. Listen to the announcement signed by the new boss. Boss Darius has decided that his ranch is to be divided up into 120 small farms. 120 Wranglers have been selected to rule over these farms. Boss Darius also says that Dan and 2 others will govern these farms. Each one will report to Dan and these 2 others, who in turn reports to the boss. The boss is also thinking about making Dan the number 2 man on the whole ranch. That is all. I can't believe it. Doesn't he know who Dan is? He's not from these parts. That's just not fair. I need to go talk to this boss. No, that won't do any good. This boss thinks the world of Dan. He's the most honest guy I know. He's always following what his God wants him to do. Wait a minute. His God. Ha! That's it. Dan always stays true to his God. What if we get the boss to make a law that Dan can't keep and stand true to his God at the same time? Ah, perfect. I know. We just flatter this new boss. Once he's filled with pride, we can get him to sign a new law. I just tell him that, all the Wranglers have agreed together to establish this new law. That whoever asks any god or man for anything for, say, 30 days, except for this new boss, they shall be cast into the pit of vipers. Once this law is signed, it can't be changed, so even the new boss can't do anything about it. We can't lose. Oh, I need to go and see what the others think about this. Good morning, new boss.
Why, good morning, Durbin. It really is a good morning. Things are going great here on the Big B Ranch. And this plan of 120 farms and Wranglers to watch over them, why, it's working fantastic.
The other Wranglers and I, we've been talking about this great plan of yours, and we all think it is brilliant.
Really? You really think that?
Of course we do. Why, we're constantly amazed at the ideas that you're coming up with, and the laws you make. We can't believe how lucky we are to have a boss as great as you.
Well, now, I appreciate what you're saying, but,
Now, don't try to downplay how great you are, sir. I mean, many of us believe that a mere man could not do all these great things you've done.
what are you trying to say, Durbin?
Well, sir, some of us believe you aren't a normal person, but perhaps one of the gods come down to rule us.
Well, now that you mention it,
In fact, sir, we are so convinced that you are a god that, well, we have taken the liberty to draw up a law proclaiming it.
well, what does it say?
Well, it's simply put this way, sir. Whoever asks anything of any god or man for 30 days, except you, O great boss Darius, will be cast into the pit of vipers.
The snake pit? Well, I think you're right. The people should know that I am a god, and, well, just hand me that law, and I'll sign it.
Dan is finished now. This law won't get him to stop praying to his God. He makes it so easy by praying the same 3 times every day. Oh, it's getting close to that time right now for him to start praying. Is he in for a big surprise at the end of his prayer time today? Hey, you all, listen up. Listen up, everyone, to the new law signed by the new boss. Boss Darius has decided whoever asks anything of any god or man for 30 days, except for the new boss, shall be cast into the pit of vipers. That is all. What did I tell you? I knew he'd just keep on praying. You know, he almost made this too easy. Almost. Well, time to go tell the boss about his beloved Dan.
Let's see here. Another law to sign? Do I really want to do this? After all, once I sign these laws, they can't be changed, no matter what. I'm just not sure about this one. Water rights to the neighbors? I think I'll wait. Think about it some more.
Boss Darius, I have terrible news.
What is
We
it?
found someone who has broken your new law.
What law is that?
You know, the one about not praying to any god but you for 30 days.
And who might that be?
Dan, sir.
Dan? I never thought about him when I signed that law. Why, yes, of course. His faith is so strong. He wouldn't let my law stop him from praying. How could I have made such a foolish law?
Boss, he has broken the law. And unfortunately, he must be thrown into the pit of vipers. Shall I have the ranch hands go and get him?
No.
But boss, you know that when a law is made, it can't be changed, even by you.
I know that, Dermot. But I have until the end of the day to work something out. And I'm going to try. Why, I owe it to Dan. He's been a good and faithful worker. Now get out of here before I have you thrown into the pit of snakes.
Oh, right away, boss. He'll never figure a way to get Dan out of the pit of vipers. In just a few hours, we'll finally be rid of him. Oh, what a crazy day. The boss had us working for hours now trying to change that law, find a way to spare Dan. But we've come up with nothing. We can't stop Dan from being thrown into the pit. Oh, I wish we could. I really like Dan. You know, maybe the God he serves will save him. But I don't put a lot of stock in that. I'm sure going to miss Dan. It's time, oh boss. Dan must be thrown into the pit in order to fulfill the law.
Oh, go and see to it then. Dan, your God, whom you serve continually, He will deliver you.
all right, sir. His God is powerful.
I hope you're right, Melzer. I couldn't sleep last night at all, thinking about Dan in the pit of snakes.
Do you honestly believe that his God is able to save him? I don't know why we're even here. There's going to be nothing to see but snakes. Why are we wasting our time?
Whether you believe it or not, Dan's God is powerful. There's a chance, just a chance, mind you, that he's alive. And I'm going to make sure. Dan, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to deliver you from these here snakes? Boss Darius, live forever. God has sent his angels to shut the snakes up, so they've not hurt me, because I was found innocent before him. And also, boss, I've done no wrong before you. Melzer, go open that pit.
Right away, boss.
Dermot,
Yes, sir.
you and the other Wranglers planned this whole thing to get rid of Dan, didn't you?
That is...
I've heard enough. Since you were so anxious to send Dan to the pit of snakes, I think it's only fitting that you get a turn in there too.
Get me out of here. No.
Melzer, I've got a job for you.
Anything you ask, boss.
Take Dermot and get his conspirators and have them all thrown into the pit of vipers. When you get back, we'll have to start thinking about who will take their places.
Right away, boss.
Well, there you all have it. Wahoo! That's Dan in the snake pit for you. Yep. And Dan shows us the power of how it is to pray and trust God no matter what the circumstances. Wahoo! And that's what we learn out here on the trail too. Even though the weather might be changing and the grub might be getting stale, well, it's time to keep on trucking and trusting God that He will prevail. Wahoo! We'll see y'all next time on Puppet Church. All right, Cookie, let's rustle up some grub for these folks.